everybody. It's Kesha Brown.
Rett Harmon, and we're talking about realistic expectations for new real estate agents. And we have another tip, which is
grow your database.
which is one of the most important ones. You know, we definitely have some notes here we're referring to make sure we get all the content for you guys. Database is so huge. That is the lifeblood of your business. And a lot of people think, well, I don't know anybody. I don't have any past clients, or I've never sold anything. That's a bunch of baloney.
Well, the best thing is when starting out to grow your database is to just dive in. I would suggest, even if you feel like you're new to this town and you don't know anybody, you can get out there. You can call the expired. You can call for sell by owners, see where you can go. You can go door knocking, ask other agents, hey, can I host your open house for you? And if that's not what you're really comfortable with, then just get out in the community. Talk to people. Get to know everyone.
Don't be a secret agent.
Yes. I really think, first off, getting yourself out there and putting yourself out there, that is kind of hard for some people, but it's really effective. And you know, and these people that you meet, they might not want to buy a house in 10 years. Keep them in your database because you never know who they know.
So a lot of people don't really understand what that really means, put them in your database or whatever. So, you know, everyone has a phone. Everyone's got different, it's different tips. We can talk about that in another video, but save their contact information, or, you know, if you already connected with them on social, right? Try to get additional pieces of, contact information from people so that you can reach out to them as necessary. Different people respond different ways. So obviously their name.
Yes.
You know, email is still good. It still has a presence and it has a purpose. Phone number, obviously, phone calls or text. And a lot of people want to discount the mailing address, which a lot of times maybe you just know who somebody is, and maybe you know the town that they live in, or maybe you know they live in a certain neighborhood. Well, you can go back and grab their information. Maybe you worked with them previously at a different job, or maybe you grew up with them, or grew up with their parents. You can add their information to it. You can send out a quarterly card or a holiday card.
One little tip I like to do in my database when I'm adding people, if I can find out, which you can on Facebook most of the time, their birthdays, anniversaries, if they're expecting a baby, they're getting married soon. There's so many ways you can reach out to people, congratulate them, just to keep you in front of them.
I'd be willing to bet if you sent somebody something in the mail congratulating them on the birth of their child, there's not a lot of people that are getting that from, especially from someone that's an agent. And you don't have to do it as a solicitation. You can just do it as yourself, being a genuine person. And eventually people, they know what you do if you're smart about it. One little small tip that I'll do, a lot of people think they're kind of cheesy or corny. I always give out business cards. I always have cards in my pocket. And I'm going to grab this as a little visual. But, get something made with your company information on it. This obviously has our brokerage on there. But something as simple as wearing a vest, having a shirt that's embroidered. Now, you had a t-shirt on yesterday that had the logo and stuff on it.
Sweatshirt, hat, I have it all.
Even just the little magnetic name badges, they work. I can't tell you how many times I've been pumping gas and someone said, oh, you sell real estate, I'm looking to X. Or if someone says, hey, how's the market? You know, they're asking for a reason. And when you get a chance to talk to these people, said, I tell you what, I've got a really good report or resource that I might could send you that would give you some more data on that. Can I get your email address and I can send that to you, or possibly your phone number? We can call and talk about it later over a cup of coffee at Gallery Road, which is your favorite place. So think about little things like that as you meet people, and it comes down to just making the ask for their info. And if they're serious and they see you're genuine and you're trying to help them, there's a benefit for them. They'd be more than happy to do it. So, but building that database every day, I make it a personal goal to try to add at least one person minimum per day to my database. I build in failure to that. There's 365 days in a year.
A little better than me.
So I try to give 65 days of hey, I was busy, stuff going on, vacation, whatever it is. But if I can average adding 300 people to my database per year, think about the power of that.
And to add to that, what he was saying about being genuine, if you really are genuine, it shows. It doesn't show as a business move, and it is. But you do have a genuine personality and genuine heart about you, and you put that out there and people are going to see it and it's going to show.
Definitely. And just start by doing the things you're already doing, folks. I mean, you're already going to be at the soccer game with your kids. Wear something with your logo, and people won't have to ask. They'll know what you do, and they'll approach you when the time is right. And a lot of times they'll ask you questions, potentially, even though they have to use someone else or they already know someone else. They're going to take the time and try to ask you a question, if they take the time to do that. show the same courtesy back to them and try to give them a good answer, not to go against whatever their agent told them or didn't tell them, but just to be a resource. If you can be a resource first, be friendly, be positive. This all ties into building your database, staying in front of them is the other important thing. Don't be the secret agent, and be diligent about what you do and purposeful about what you do and sincere and genuine.
One thing that you actually said in our sales meeting, yesterday, even if you know those people are not going to use you, they have a mom, a sister, an aunt that sells real estate. If you're genuine with them and you answer their questions and they feel like they can trust you and you're good at what you're doing, they're going to refer you out to somebody. They're going to mention your name somewhere.
Yeah, they may not have the option of not using their sister-in-law or
Understandably so.
insert family member.
Yes.
But they do have the option about telling who their friends to use.
Agreed.
So, and those things pay dividends over time, and it may be many, many years down the road before it does. But if you're there to help people when they need help, eventually they will return the favor.
Absolutely. Bye, guys.